reminding of some of their slang would have been good. There were a few times where you're just kind of sitting there like, what are you saying? We're speaking the same language, but I don't know what word you just said. Like, this is a weird, funny story. You can definitely take this out. But I was walking one day and somebody goes, oh, I really love your thongs. And I was like, excuse me? Like, what are you saying right now? Like, oh, no, your shoes. And I was like, oh, yeah, because you call thongs, you know, those are your flip-flops. Of course, they think flip-flops is the funniest word, you know, they've ever heard of. But just things like that is really funny. And then I wish I would have known, I did know about the change in temperature, but I wish I would have known how weird Melbourne's temperature was. Like, it was just all over the place. We started out warm and then it kind of got cooler, but then all of a sudden it just bounced like this, you know, every single day. So that was kind of like, whoa. I think the biggest thing that I wish I would have known more about is the transportation. That was probably the biggest struggle for all of us international students in Melbourne. It wasn't that the transportation is bad, but it gets really confusing if you don't know about things in advance. So you have like your Mikey card and you can add money to it, which allows you on all these different things. But like there's trains, there's there's subways, we didn't really use subways, there's buses, and then there's the tram. And so they're all different and kind of all have a different sort of, they're all on different times, like, and all the times change all the time. So like making sure if anyone goes, like make sure you have the apps that they tell you to have, use those apps because they're super helpful. But yeah, just trying to figure out the transportation, because like one day you'd go to the same spot that you did another day into the city, and then all of a sudden getting to the next spot would be completely different from what you did the day before. So like that's one thing, like knowing the transportation, kind of how to do that would be helpful. I stayed on campus. I stayed in Glen Hall, which they don't call them dorms there, they call them colleges. So you'll be staying on Glen College rather than Glen Dorm. But yeah, it was a nice facility. You got your own room. I did the plan where I don't make my own meals, I just eat there, and so that was really good food. Ate a lot of lamb, which I don't eat as much here. Let's see, what else did I have? Yeah, so I stayed on Glen College and ate food there. Good room. It's really nice. The first like full month and a half, we didn't even have on air conditioning or anything because they don't really use it necessarily at the beginning. You just kind of open your windows and just kind of let nature in. So that was kind of fun.